All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Southern Broadcast Race Network. How's everybody doing tonight? We got our only, I believe, live broadcast right now for Impact Racing League. 2 races to go in their season. Then we'll be on to the playoffs for them. So, typically we are doing Relentless at this time, but they're on an off week, so we decided to pick up these guys. You've seen them a few times previous weeks on Friday and Saturday. So, good timing. And, well, as of right now, it is Kevin Frey on top right now. The stages tonight are going to be 35 and 70. And it's going to be quite a bit of a long race to the finish. It's going to be 80 laps. So, we're just going to chill right here. If there's any chats you guys want to chat with us, feel free. Love to hear what you guys would have to say. Who do you got for tonight? A lot of guys are close to each other though, but the top three obviously standing out right now, which would be Frey, Good Pacer, and Cole. Interested to see how everybody else is going to do in comparison to those three. Those three are definitely the fastest right now by quite a good margin. Kansas always been a tough place to pass, though. It's always been a track where the high side is typically dominant. This oval refresh, I'm actually really interested to see how a track like Kansas runs in terms of passing, too. And what I'm expecting is that the bottom is going to be more viable. But the top maybe not so much. The top may actually become worse, which I'm interested to see what will happen with that. Seeing everybody coming in the chat. Hello, chat. How's everybody doing? Got about 6 minutes before we get ourselves into qualifying. We'll see if we can talk to somebody here. Let's see if anyone wants to talk to us. I'll grab Kevin. I suppose he's on top right now.
Who's
Kevin.
that?
Yeah, hi Kevin. How you doing?
Oh, hey.
Well, top of the charts right now. Kansas, it's a track that I've been really interested to see with the oval refresh. It was the top dominant track before. How is it now?
3 and 4 is still top dominant, I think. There's multiple lines you could actually run, though, so that's kind of cool.
You think it's still going to be, if you're trying to defend or trying to pass, the top line's still going to be the way to go?
3 and 4 at least. I haven't run enough to tell you 1 and 2 how it's going to work out. Who knows what happened when rubber's laid on the track, too.
I mean, hey, you got a good pace today, so, I mean, hey, do you think there's a chance maybe to win it tonight?
Maybe. It's been a while. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, well, you know what? Good luck. I mean, there's one more question. How long do you think you can do it on fuel? You think you can make it 35 laps on a tank?
It's going to be cut unless you're really trying to save and lose a lot of time. Probably not.
So you can, if you're not saving, you can probably make it around 30 or so.
Yeah, I'd say 30 is probably your max.
All right, well, we'll see what kind of strategy happens in the race, but good luck tonight, and we'll see if you're up there at the end.
Awesome, man. Take it easy.
Yep. You too. All right, that was Kevin Frey. Doing pretty good right now. Just looking for something to send real fast. Or something. Alright, anyone else we gotta talk to? Let's see what we got in the chats. And I think, yeah, we're just gonna be, we'll just chill out, take a ride with one of our fast guys before we get to qual. Take a ride with Kevin Frey. Alright, time for qualifying. Let's see who goes out first. They'll get the spotlight. Ian Ogden going to be the first one out. So he gets the view today. Been doing pretty well for himself last couple weeks. Wouldn't doubt that he would qualify well today. Probably as a top 10 in at least. I gotta tell you though, Fords need to get a win. They are winless so far. And granted, they only have 2 in the field. Ooh, hit the wall the first time round. I mean, with these cars, it's okay though. I mean, the first lap's always going to be your warm-up lap. I just realized the audio was off. Boop. All right, there we go. Yeah, the first lap is always going to be your slower lap. So it seems like at least for right now, what they're trying to do is go up high and kind of cut down a little bit. Vaughn puts in the first clean lap at a 30.86. Strojny as well. I mean, they're gonna get up higher. He's got to not touch the wall. In off the corner, gonna get a 37.5, and that's definitely beatable. Josh goes faster to a 360, and so does Vaughn. Josh Cole, he was one of the top 3 in practice. Ooh, not a good run. Frey has another lap in him, and this could be a pole lap from... Oh! Pushing too hard into the wall. That's going to be the end of his run. Let's see what Daniel Gray has for us. Slow first lap. Can he get it faster in a second? Barely. Only moves up to 13th place. Joe Tardif, first time round. Oh man, Paul Jr. up to second. Good job for Paul. Josh still has a pretty good lap down right now at a 53. That's gonna be tough to beat. Ooh. Looks like Joe did not like what happened, so he backed off, and he's probably going to try again. Jamie Stevens will put it in 8th fastest. Joe Tardif going to try again. Eric Wolf on his first lap. Seems so that the high side is still the preferred line. Everyone still seems to be quite happy up there. Pugliese goes to 5th, Wolf 14th. And Wolf is going to need a real good lap here. If he can just get an extra 2/10, I mean, that'd put him in about 6th or 7th. One more time off the top goes Wolf, and improves, but not enough to move anywhere. And that looks like it will be all for qualifying. 20 cars, actually 22 cars are going to be starting the race. And this is the lineup for the 19 who qualified. We'll take a short moment and be right back while we wait for the Field of Grid Up. It's the Southern Broadcast Race Network. We still have 4 minutes of qualifying left. I'm waiting for them to advance. I guess since they're not going to be starting anytime soon, we'll go and find one of our fast qualifiers. Some of them I see are not in here. Yeah, where are all the fast guys? Where is this? Where's all the fast guys? We'll get Paul Jr. since he's second fastest. Paul, how you doing?
What the fuck?
How you
Hello?
doing? How you doing, Paul?
Oh, good. Sorry, I didn't. I didn't mean to cuss. I didn't know what happened. I saw I wasn't in the team chat anymore.
It is what it is. I don't care. So since Josh wasn't here to talk, well, you are here. How about the second place, man?
I'm surprised, to be completely honest with you. My teammates said they were running 30.4s, 30.2s in practice. I thought that I was slow with my 30.6s to 30.7s, but it turns out I was pretty quick. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, maybe just a different track state for qualifying. Yeah, how's the track feeling today?
Uh, I mean, it feels tight. I don't feel like I got enough rotation in the car.
You thinking like high or low is probably the better option then?
The guys that know how to run the wall without getting into it, I think they'll have the best chance up there. They'll make time, obviously, but I think the bottom will be able to hang on over the course of the run.
All right, well that's different from Kansas because we've not seen that in a long time.
Right,
Typically, high dominant track, and you really don't see much, at least with high powered cars, running on the low side.
right.
Well,
Very
good luck
true.
tonight. Good qualifying spot, and we'll see if you can put it up one more spot and get a win perhaps tonight.
And thank you. I'm gonna need it to get to the playoffs.
And what chat were you in?
Trash budget motorsports. I can bring myself back up
All
there.
right, I got you. Have a good
All
night.
right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm gonna restart our chat real fast since we're not really in any hurry. Just exit it out of all the junk that we don't need. All right, finally, we're going to be starting the broadcast. All right, time to get the guys gridded up and have some fun. All right, here they are, gridding up. Well, let's see the starting lineup for tonight's race. It's going to be Josh Previtt and Paul Jr. They're going to be on the front row. It's going to be Jesse Vaughn and Alexander Palma, third and fourth. Christopher Police is going to be fifth, and Travis Strojny going to be sixth. Seventh, Ethan Ogden. Eighth, going to be Kevin Frey, and we're just waiting for all these guys to kind of get up in here a bit. Jamie Stevens, ninth. Josh Cole, 10th. Then it's going to be Dominic in 11th, and Colin Garrett, 12th. Devin Johnson is going to be 13th, and Eric Wolf 14th. Andrew Allen 15th, and Good Pacer 16th. 17th, Chris Lawrence. 18th, Daniel Gray. 19th, Patrick Gazowski. 20 going to be Ledger. 21st, Tardif. And 21st, going to be Mike Miller. All right, time for the Mid-Kansas Exteriors 250. We're going to be running 150 laps. Please tell me I got that right, though. Yeah, it says 250. No, we're only running 150 laps, so maybe that was a typo. I don't know. All right, let's go. The stage is going to be rather short today, just 35 and 70. So 2 quick runs. Although fuel may be of concern, as you know, I've been told that you can make it if you do save. So probably 1 caution would be enough to have anyone who hasn't hit make it. So it's going to be interesting to see how the strategy is run tonight. Pace car going to be off this time. Live Racing going to be back for Impact Racing League, at least for just 1 week. Josh Previtt going to lead them down the green. Here we go.
Green, green, green.
Green, green, green. All right, good start from Josh. Immediately going to go up to the high side. Oh boy, 1 car already going around. That's going to be Pugliese, but manages to save it. Going to be 3 wide behind, and the fight to get on the top lane, I think it's going to start right now. The bottom might be good for the first couple laps. It looks like perhaps, but you're not going to want to be down there for long. Now 3 and 4 is definitely going to be the dominant line. They said 1 and 2, you have a lot more opportunities to go out wherever you want. But in 3 and 4, you know, they said it's bottom dominant. So you're going to want to be at the bottom pretty much whenever you get the chance. Well, not the bottom, but the top. And you can see, you know, Paul Jr. gets down to the bottom. You know, he stays with him in the corner, but then they're able to really pull off the corner. And he's going to fall back 2 spots just to Strojny. And you know, the 84 hits the wall a bit too, really forces the 14 and 84 to fall back. So, I mean, yeah, he gets lucky there, but, I mean, you can't rely on that to happen to make your passes all race. So, you know, Paul, it's probably his best idea just to, you know, stay high. Talking about a quick mover already, it's going to be the Colin Garrett car. Already up into 6 places. Drafting off the back of the 82. And, you know, draft is interesting here because you're in like a train right now. And it doesnit really affect you as much unless the car gets slowed down. Because then what'll happen, you know, you have every car drafting off each other. So it can be really hard to really gain position. So you just have to be a flat. Oh man, Paul on the wall. He was a lot of places too. Probably going to fall back to 9th, maybe 10th. Finally gets kicked back to 10th. You know, Josh in the best position right now, just slowly getting away, but, you know, draft is powerful on this track, you know. even at the distance that they're at right now, you're going to get a good pull down the straightaways. Jesse Vaughn going for the lead. And I don't think he's going to be able to clear him. He should probably just try to stay in line. Could try a block pass. Get a little slide job going, but really too early for that. And you can see he's really not even gaining anything. Lost time in that corner. Ends up close to him, so he's going to try it again, it looks like. He's going to try to get ahead of Strozny. Can't even really get ahead of Strozny, though. This is a track, though, where tire wear is an interesting strategy. But I think you're better off high side no matter what. Kevin Frey down low. And really pushing hard on the bottom, too. Going to get ahead of the 84. Ooh, got a little scared into the wall. 82, though, can't complete the pass. Look at Strozny, too. He's coming up to the 9 and gets on the long side for the lead. He could be able to complete the pass next time around. The 9 is going to try to fall in the line, but can't do it. The 84 is there, coming on with the draft. And the 9 is going to fall back at least a couple spots. And T-Stro to the lead. We're going to try again on the 9, but, you know, I just don't see really the reason why you'd want to go down that low. This doesn't seem to work. I mean, it seems like you'd really just want to push the high side, try to get up alongside a guy, and get up on the high side of him. A little bit of chaos going on in the back. Looks like Lawrence lost a couple spots. Down 14 spots is Pugliese too. And I'm wondering if he got involved in a crash. He might be trying to save fuel too. Let's go on board with the 55. Doesn't appear that he's saving. Can see a 3 wide out of Allen's window. And it looks like the best of it's going to come from the 11 and the 24. Trying to get around, and the 2, he might be able to get around the 24. There he goes, Eric Wolf around Privet. But Devin Johnson manages to make the bottom work in that 11. I gotta say, that 11 looks good. Good looking paint scheme for that 11 car. Just 20 laps to go in the stage. Eric Wolf going to challenge the outside again, and easily not even a chance for the 11 to really defend. And he'll just have to go back in line and try back out on the high side. Strozny still leads. Jesse Vaughn and Kevin Frey did get around Josh. Kevin was the fastest in practice. Man, that's a good cut down by the 82. That's such a run off the 84. He's going to pass him clean on the straightaway. Good job, Kevin. Man, that was a good pass. You know, just sucked up to the guy and then just rocketed under him. What a good pass there, Kevin. Devin Johnson has gotten up to Paulette Jr. Hasn't really moved anywhere since he fell back, only down one spot. He's actually now back to 10th where he was. And Devin Johnson making a good move. So is Eric Wolf. They're really slicing through the field right now. Ooh, 2 cars in the wall, though. It's a 69 and a 2. And it's going to allow Devin Johnson to get right back under Eric Wolf. Garrett still manages to hold on to his spot, though. Lucky for him. Only 2 Fords together in the field right now are, well, next to each other. And there's a lot of wall tapping going on right now. The 55 gets around good, Pacer. Now those 2 Fords are separated. Big Joe thought about 3 wide. Did not take it. And John Ledger is having some connection issues, it be right now. Yeah, so he's still blinking, so we'll see. 21 of 150 complete. Now, the question is, coming down here, we were told that we wouldn't have enough to make it on fuel unless we saved. Here's the question, what do? Do we take 4 tires? Do we take 2 tires? What do we do? I would say, if you're trying to gain time in the pits, and you have 2 options. If you think you can gain more, maybe on the track, it's a tough one. Do you take just fuel now, just enough to make it, short pit stop, or maybe do you try something different and maybe do left side tires only or something like that? Left side tires only, it would probably work out with the fuel. We'll see what Josh Cole does, though. Josh Cole pitting from about the middle of the pack. And with 7 laps to go, they're going to give us an idea of how long a pit stop's going to take. And it's going to put him a lap down, for sure. Jacks up the right side. And right side tires only for the 43. So off pit road for Josh, it's going to be 40.8 seconds on pit road. So not in danger of going 2 laps down. Now Garrett, he took 2 tires. 2 tires on the 21 as well. Now, the tire differences really don't make that much of a difference in the next gen cars. So what they're doing is they're really playing for the position and hoping that these tires will work out. And these other guys, they're just hoping that don't take the tires. They're just hoping that they will end up just fine. I don't know. It seems a bit early to pit for tires, in my opinion. We'll see how it comes out. I mean, I would be trying to go as long as possible right now. A lot of guys are taking a 4-tire stop. Vaughn, Frey, Jamie Stevens has 4 up there right now. Previtt only took 2. Frey took 4. Looks like the 87 and Janie Stevens will take 4. And more cars coming down pit road. It's going to be Strojny, Palma, and Patrick. Strojny, the race leader, down pit road. And it's going to be, it looks like a gas-only stop for the 14. So he'll probably come out better than anybody else. But it will be interesting to see where it all ends up. Looks like it's going to be a gas-only stop for Palma too, but in his pit road stall, seems that he is penalized right now with a black flag, most likely sped on the entrance to pit road. Now, all the rest of the drivers down pit road, it's going to be 2 tires up for the 11 and the 2. Eric Wolf and Devin have been together all race long. It was going to be a 2-tire stop for Eric, a 4-tire stop for Devin Johnson. Andrew Allen on the jacks as well. 2 tires up there. Good Pacer is only going to take fuel. It's going to be a 4-tire stop now for the 88 car. Andrew Allen, and it seems like he has a penalty too. Chris Lawrence as well, going to be taking 4 tires. So with that being said, Lawrence looks like he's penalized too, and Kevin Frey is going to be the leader. Eric Wolf back down pit road. Looks like it's going to be a penalty served for him. Time to get out the tower. Let's see where everybody's at. So, Frey has a 0.75 second lead over Josh Cole. He was one of the first to pit and pit for 2 tires. Six laps to go on the stage. And Wolf still down pit road. And not even in the lucky dog spot now. So Frey took 4, Cole took 2, Strojny took none, Junior took none. So a couple of these guys are going to gain time, but with the time that we have remaining, it's not likely going to matter all that much. You know, these guys are on different strategies, so... And we'll see how it all plays out coming down pit road. We only got 5 laps to go in the stage. Coming off the corner, it's only going to be 4. John Ledger's still having trouble with his internet. Still staying strong, though. Ian Ogden just trying to hold off the old leader, Travis Strojny. And if it stays clean, there comes Paul Jr. Down pit road again. That's an interesting call. Not sure why he'll make the stop. He is going to go a lap down and not be able to get the lucky dog. You know, I doubt... I don't know. Comes in for fuel and off pit road, 1 lap down. Well, he's going to be on the fight for Palma. Palma's coming off the corner right now. So Paul Jr. is going to have to get it going on the... Oh, Palma on the wall. But Paul Jr., he might still have the lead. Here he comes. 1 lap to go, and this is the battle for the lucky dog. Paul Jr. and Palma going to try One more to go. Where's Kevin Frey? Kevin Frey is coming off the corner now. So Paul Jr. going to have to fire it in on this final corner to get ahead. Waiting for the caution flag. Where is it? The 42 has the lead right now.
The yellow flag
Caution is out. Lucky dog for the 42, so he'll be able to get his tires. And Frey gonna win the stage. How about that? All right. Kevin Frey. We'll take him down pit road. Couple cars gonna stay out. Now it's gonna be interesting to see what will happen here because with the stage, you know, we're still running 35 laps, so a couple cars do stay out. But you know, the question's gonna be, you know, are they gonna be able to make it on fuel? That's what's going on right now. Are they gonna be able to make it? And maybe these guys, you know, they're seeing with how long they can make it. Maybe they're just trying to, you know, stay out, lead a lap, and then maybe pit with one to go. Maybe the best option. But for that strategy to work, I mean, you need the race to go green, so you know, we'll see what happens. All right, well, while we pace under caution, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, if you guys need to, you know, see any of our information for Facebook, Discord, Twitter, YouTube, or hear our about, see our sponsors or our Twitter, cutscene codes, and much more, now check the About section of SPRN on Twitch. Don't forget to chat, and time to get back to the race. All right. We are back. And we're going to be at one green this time by Ogden and Johnson decide to not hit. Ogden will take the outside. All right, pace car is off. We're gonna have 25 laps of racing, and then the final stage will be back into. Well, actually, no, we're gonna have 30 laps of racing. My mistake.
Green, green, green.
Here we go. Green flag. All right, good start for Ian Ogden. It's going to be, I don't know, it might be 3 wide already. Going to start. Kevin Frey, good restart. Going to go on the bottom, charge through. Johnson going to block down low. Try to get that early run on the bottom. Seems to be pretty viable overall for maybe the first lap or two. Devin Johnson catches up to Ian Ogden and going to look for the lead on the bottom. Oh, going to get down there, but does not have enough to make the pass. Can he get down in 3 and 4, though? You can dive it in there. He might be able to get Ian Ogden. Give him a little slider. Not going to happen. It seems like the bottom's powers have gone away. He might have one more shot, though, if he can get him on the entrance of 1 and 2. Juan thought about it going into the front straightaway, and he'll block low. He's going to leave himself vulnerable, though, on the top, but not really anywhere that the 84 can go. We're going to stack up behind. Now Johnson, I think he's going to start falling back, especially with old tires. Going to go under the 21. Ogden, though, leads still. He's going to have to watch his outside because the 84 is thinking. And he's going to go down inside to block Devin Johnson. And has it clear, but not going to take it. He can go back up now high if he wants. Come on, go back up high, go back up high. There you go, clear. Little bump to the 11 to 84. And Devin needs to really just get off that bottom. He's not doing himself any favors with old tires sitting down there for much longer. Ogden, he needs to stay up high, though. Risking a lot, and yeah, now he's going to lose the spot. He's going to lose it to Strozny, too. He'll be lucky to keep in the 3rd spot now. Yeah, he needs to back off and just go up. That's his best option right now, Ogden. He just needs to back off and go up and defend higher, too. He's not doing either right now. 3 wide, oh. A little bit of a bump. Kevin Frey gets the worst of it. Gonna fall way back. They're hitting feisty now. 3 wide again just for a moment. And the 9 goes back out front in front of the 87. That's 25, actually 24, 23 laps to go now. In stage 2. 3 in the rear. With the 48. 48's going to clear and get out there. Devin Johnson. Still managing to hold on good though. In fourth, I've been falling back a little bit more in fifth to seventh actually. You can tell those old tires are really eating up now. I think their plan maybe is just to save a set of tires at this point. Either that or, they thought they weren't going to make it anyway, so. Maybe just try for track position. I don't really get the strategy call here. I mean, there has to be something to it. There's 20 to go in the stage, though. And Ian Ogden finally has had enough and sliding down pit road and to smoke it too. And get in the pit lane. I think it's going to be a 4-tire stop, honestly, for the 21. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll take fuel. He is going to take 2 tires at least. It makes sense to probably put 4 on it. Alright, out comes Ian Ogden, a lap down, but most likely everyone's still going to have to come down pit road 4 tires, so he should be fine. I'll tell you though, Josh Cole, you got the position move up there, pitted early last time around. You didn't see much of him, at least to start the race. Started 10th, really was mid-pack the rest of the race. And with how everything's been so far, I mean, he's in a position to not only win the race, but now take the lead from Travis Strozny. And he's going to do it real good on the inside. Wow. A couple of months ago, I really don't know if a move like that would have been possible at Kansas with a Cup car. Good move by the 43. And now the thing is, can he just hold on to it now and get himself a stage win and be in the lead at the end of this stage? Just 13 to go. Strozny, I mean, he couldn't have been given in something easier. Not sure why the 43, I don't know. There's just no reason for him to really go down that low. I just don't understand. So hard to pass here, and I just don't get it. Now Josh Cole's really falling back now, and might get passed by Previtt now. And I'm wondering, I mean, my big question here is, I mean, can they make it on fuel? I mean, you got 10 laps to go. I mean, they're probably going to try to make it to the end anyway because they don't get trapped a lap down. But it's just like, what do you do? I mean, I think they have a big enough lead to where he doesn't have to be worried. But Strozny, man, he's in a good spot right now. And Kevin Frey's down pit road.
Caution, yellow
And
flag.
oh, there's a caution out right now. Eric Wolf has crashed. I'm confused. I failed to see where the I failed to see where the caution came out here. Oh, he stopped, and that's why. Wonder, did he run out of fuel or something? Oh goodness gracious, what's going on here? There we go. So probably gonna have about 5 laps to go in the stage. So what are they gonna do? You know, on the one hand, can pit right now and you'll have the track position back, or you know, you'll have a few extra laps on fuel and tires, perhaps. Everybody gonna come down pit road. And the question is, who takes fuel only and who will take tires? Down pit road, everyone goes. Gonna be at least jacking up the tires for Strozny. Yeah, a couple cars taking fuel only, such as Cole, you know, Previtt, Mike, all juniors though. There's a few guys out there gonna be making a run at it into the final stage. We still under caution, so I mean, it's only going to be a quick sprint on the stage. I mean, it's only going to last a couple laps. All right, wave rounds are going. Let's get back to it. It is going to be a 4-lap run to the finish of this stage. Pace car is in. Here we go. Josh Cole looking for a stage win. Green flag out once again. And a great restart there for Josh Cole. And have Josh right on his rear, though. And I'm wondering, did Josh take tires? I don't know, but Josh is flying right now. It's a Josh and Josh show, but Josh Previtt easily to the lead. Strojny gets back around pole 2. 3 laps to go in Kansas. Good pacer going around 2. Uh-oh, big one almost. Couple cars going around. It's going to be a fight for points positions at this point. 2 laps to go. Previtt leads. Strojny, good pacer. 3 wide behind. Oh, man. Jesse Vaughn. Has the high side, but Eric Wolf gonna just blast under him easily, not even a question. And the 69 just stuck behind the 84 Vaughn. White flag on the stage. 1 lap to go. Josh Previtt gonna get himself a stage win. 1 corner to go. Strojny looks up high, but cannot do it. It's going to be a stage win for Josh Previtt.
Caution, yellow flag.
Caution is out, and we're going to take a break on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. Okay, we're back in the Southern Broadcast Race Network. We got Josh, the winner of Stage 2. And I expect everyone's going to come down for a pit stop. A few guys might stay out, but, I mean, you got to get fuel, and you don't want to be on the bad end of a strategy. But, yeah, a few cars are going to stay out here this time. It's going to be Vaughn staying out, Garrett stays out. And Ian Ogden, and that's it. So, the problem for these guys, now, they do have track position. However, Their problem is that they're not going to have much of a buffer between themselves and the guys who are going to be on the freshies. So, off pit road, Strozny will win the race. Josh Private right behind. The benefit for Strozny is he's going to be on the high side. The downside, though, there's still going to be slower cars ahead of him. All right. 2 to green this time. We're going to send the guys who need to go back. And, you know, we're seeing that people are able to make it about 30 laps. So we're at the edge of that right now. So you can probably make it on a 2-stopper, but you gotta empty out the tank both times. It's the only option. You gotta run and save under this caution flag. And then what you gotta do is you gotta make sure that you run it empty and have a buffer. We're probably not going to see a lot of variance in strategy. The guys I'm worried about, though, are Wolf, Ogden, and Vaughn. If they do not pit, I'll let you know, it's that if they... Well, Wolf is getting a wave around, so forget him, but, you know, Ian and Vaughn, their problem is they might not have the ability to 2-stop it. They might have to, they may be forced to 3-stop it, and that's not really a problem until you get to, you know, 30 to go in that final stage, or until you get to that last pit stop. You don't want to get caught in a, you don't want to get caught in a cycle. But no, we'll see. Ian Ogden, Jesse Vaughn gonna lead him down to green. Pace car gonna go off this time. And if you're behind him, well,
Green flag. Green
get around
flag.
him as fast as you can. Green flag. And with the next lap, we'll be halfway, by the way. Making a good time tonight. Only 3 caution flags so far, only 1 for cause. I think what happened is Eric ran out of fuel then. Strozny goes down to the bottom, under the 69, and Vaughn, who's had a little bit of trouble up at the top, you know, we'll see what he'll do, but, you know, the 14 and the 9, it's going to be the battle right now. I got to check real quick, by the way. Did Colin Garrett pit? He did not. So Ogden's been out there 24 laps, and Garrett and Vaughn have been out 13. So yeah, they definitely do not have enough to make it a 2-stop race. Good pacer in the wall. What they're hoping for is a quick caution. I mean, it doesn't even have to be quick. They just don't want to lose a ton of spots. But, you know, they're hoping for a caution relatively soon. just so they can pit and be on an even strategy, and then even be on a better strategy than what these guys are right now. You know, Colin has a good idea though. Stay up on the wall, and you know, force these guys to pass you the hard way. Ogden goes back down, and we'll clear. Take it 3 wide, Travis. Take it 3 wide. He won't do it. Travis ain't going to do it. He ain't going to be too crazy just yet. I mean, he knows he's faster than them. But he wants to get around them because oh, man, the 9 in the wall nearly spun out. And now the 14, you know, that's going to be his chance. Get on the outside of Ogden. The 9's going to want to do the same, though. Strozzian getting crowded a little bit by Ogden. Going to go run up high. And try to cut low. Can't do it. They gain back a little bit in the corner, but just can't do anything about it, really. Strozzian now to 3rd. Look who's making his way back up in the field. Paul Jr., you know, incident early and going to cut way down the apron. Going to try to get himself back in the top 5. In 9th place right now. 3 wide. Good 2 for 1 there by Paul. Now he's going to have to just go back up to the high side, perhaps. Don't let Good Pacer get to the outside. Come on, man. You're clear, clear, clear. You're not clear anymore. Oh, man, Paul. Problem for Paul now is he's going to get trapped a little bit. All right, is he going to try again? No, I don't know. He's not going to have the run this time. He did not take the outside. I mean, maybe he's not feeling it right now, but yeah, I mean, it's just not a good move. Oh, the 9 loosened. Who does it block? Boy. Paul Jr. not having a good one today. Well, I'll tell you this. The 2 guys that we interviewed aren't doing too good right now. Frey, well, he's out of the race. And, you know, Paul's been stuck in the mid-pack all day. Vaughn still leads. Colin Garrett ahead the 14. Ugh. And Colin Garrett gets a little bit of a rub on the wall, slows him down. Here's Strozzian's chance to get to the outside. He's going to do it. Just barely. Oh, man, I thought he was clear. He's not, and bounces the wall. And Colin Garrett barely survives into the second. And you know, Josh is falling back, too. You know, started in 4th, and now he's 6th. You know, that puts Good Pacer and Cole up there. And, you know, Cole's running good right now. Cole's having a good run right now. I think what he needs to do here is, you know, just keep it up. Keep doing what he's doing. He's doing good. I think he's in a good position right now. All right. Okay. I will be right back, guys. I will be back in like 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Well, you know what? We'll take this opportunity to crank it up. Well, I need to take just a second. So, get there, right there. There we go. We'll get to some of the mid-pack action going on, but yeah, I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes, guys. All right, that was our extended crank it up. I'm back. All right, yeah. Whoa, we got. Well, I stepped away for 2 seconds. I had to grab something, but all right. SLROX rating with a party of 17. Man, thank you very much. Coming in at a good time. As well, Jesse Vaughn and Colin Garrett both are going to come down pit road, and I'm thinking that I thought Colin Garrett sped there. Those two they're not in an enviable position right now because, well, actually, hang on a minute. They might be able to still one-stop this race. So Vaughn and Garrett, they're not out of it. They may not be out of it. If they can make it to 120, I think they might be fine. They actually might be able to make it the whole way. I didn't think that they'd even be able to make it this far. So, how about that? Let's go, says SLROX. Thank you very much, man. Nice to have you in the chat. Yeah, we don't get to go live on this league too much. So, they're putting on a good show. And show is Travis Strozny. Never count him out. He's always doing good. But I would expect pit stops to begin very shortly for most of these guys. They've been out for 22 laps. The limit. Oh, caution's out. And Josh Previtt going to ride the wall. Let's see what happened to Josh. Ooh. Hard banking and banging all through the corner. And then they just kind of get stuck together and, well. Oh. Who hit the 13? Oh, Dominic hit him, but didn't look like he hit him as bad, but still spins out. That's our first crash of the night. And everyone else is going to come down pit road. And, Jesse Vaughn, Colin Garrett, Ian Ogden. They're all going to be on the same strategy now, I believe, but they're going to have to sacrifice the position. You got to come down pit road if you are a leader right now. So, as expected, all the leaders will come down pit road. Obvious choice. Hang on a minute. Alexander Palma, who was involved in the wreck, is going to stay out. I don't know about that one. That may not be a good decision right there. I mean, maybe he's just trying to make sure that nothing happens, but I don't know. But Joe Tardif going to win the race off pit road with Devin Johnson. These guys obviously took two or just fuel. Yeah, strange decision from the 13 to stay out. I bet he comes down pit road this time. If he doesn't, I would be rather surprised. I don't see the point in staying out here for him. He can run a maximum of like 10 laps at best. There's no need to pit. And, with the amount of lap. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right. So, wait a minute. Okay. I'm interested now. No, wait. No, I mean, he can't, though. You have to make it to 120. There's no way he's going to make it. Everybody's still going to have to pit once. I mean, he'd be incredibly lucky if the strategy worked out. But we were told that the most you can make it, really, if you're really saving, would be about 35 laps. You can't really make more than 30. Granted, you've had about 6 or 7 laps of caution, so you can make it another 10 or so, probably. I don't get the call. We'll see what happens, though. Now we got 15 in the chat. Chat, who do you got to win? If you've been watching the race, I would say Strozny. Strozny's been the best car all day, in my opinion. I wouldn't count him out. Strozny's probably the one to beat right now.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, here we go. A little bit of a wiggle from the 13. Does get a good restart, though. I mean, if I'm the 13 here, my strategy is just camp the high side. And he ain't going to do it. Dylan's going to go right around him, and he's just going to stay down low. Does he have a meatball? No, he doesn't have a meatball. What on earth? I just don't understand the straight. Well, he's coming down pit road now. I don't get it. Okay. I've seen everything. I have seen everything. The highest mover in the field, though, Mike Miller. Looking good in his own 1 car. Started the race. Dead last, up into 5th now. A little bit of a battle here between the 88 and the 9. Previtt, involved in that wreck. He's fighting for 7th spot now. Here comes Strozny on the outside of Johnson. He's gonna get his nose chopped off, gonna go down low. And he's gonna have a little bit of a nose under the 11. Can he complete the pass, though? No, he cannot. And look who's back up here now. Paul Jr. Gotten himself up there into almost where he started, just behind Strozny in third. Cole's still hanging on good in fourth, though. And now I think, Strozny's real struggling, and he wants to get around it. There he goes. Outside of Strozny, and now Johnson has to defend on inside. And it's just not going to happen. Johnson going to have to pull back up and hang on and pull the draft. And, pit stops. Don't expect, you got to expect those that they're going to mess up some things too. They're going to be coming within the next, I'd say, 10 laps. Maybe 15 at best. And, just what do you do with it? Strozny down low again. And Johnson, trying the bottom. It just seems like the bottom's just dead right now. It's just not working. The bottom is just gone, and you really can't do anything with it. Johnson trying bottom again, and you got to be aggressive, like Strozny was. I've been told that there's an issue with the trading paint. I mean, it loaded just fine. Hang on a minute. Well, I can tell you what happened. It crashed. We will launch that back up for y'all. Fix that. Yeah, it says all the files are up to date, so, strange. Oh, now it's downloading. Maybe I don't know, it must have crashed when it was loading the paints. I'm going to take it that's the reason why, so. That's a bummer. Everyone should be going in. There we go. There we go. A few guys loading up now that we didn't have before up there. I should have known that earlier. Ay. That's unfortunate. Evan Johnson still trying to fight with Cole. Mike Miller, he's getting chances, but I'm just not sure. Strozny's just been so dominant, though. I mean, you might have to throw a wrench in somewhere just to try and beat him. And pit stops. They're gonna be starting within 10 laps. You want to make sure you're safe, but you want to make sure that you can make it for sure. Because you don't want to pit just on that edge and then maybe a caution comes out and you're forced to do what you got to do. But the other issue is, you don't want to pit too late or too early. There is one thing I do want to check. We haven't checked this all day. Last lap time for Strozny was a 31.0. And Paul Jr. is running faster. So is Johnson right now. Their best laps are around 30.2s. So, they've fallen off only at worst. And the reason why Strozny's running a little bit slower is because he is the lead car and, they're pulling draft on him. So we're looking at worst fall off is like maybe 8 tenths. That's something you got to keep in mind when you're coming down pit road. And I think, with that being said, right before pit stops, we'll take our final break and be right back. All right. Well, no one has come down pit road yet that is on the lead lap. Daniel Gray is on pit road, but he's a lap down. Actually, multiple laps down. Josh Cole, though, he's really close there to Strojny. It seems like he's finally gotten a really good long run, that 43. But I don't know, like pushing the bottom, this doesn't seem like they're good opportunity. This doesn't seem like a good idea right now. Johnson in the wall bit. Paul Jr. does get to the outside, but the 11 is clear. If he wants the outside, he should move up. And that he will. Junior going to move to the outside. Easy one for Junior. He just needs to get just a little more. Come on, get there. He is clear. He is clear. Gets around Johnson. And Cole goes by Strojny. We missed that. He just fired it under him. Got him on the bottom. Got such a good run. Man, what a good pass from there from Cole. And now the leaders are starting to pit. Here comes Jesse Vaughn. He's going to have to make a big run. A 31 lap run. Vaughn's going to have to make. And he is by far the earliest of the lead lap cars down pit road. Colin Garrett, too, down pit road. Maybe they're hoping, they'll have the pit cycles go through and then a caution come out midway through, get the position, and then just try to go for a win. Not going to gain it too much, but, it's going to take a minute for you to really lose what you gain. But Cole, man, he is flying since he passed Strojny. He's put nearly a second on him. And he's leaving him in the dust. And I don't know, man, if you're Travis, I think it's time to get down pit road. You're getting past. You're losing a lot of time. I think it's time for that 14 to come and pit. Stays out there, though. That's the gap right now. That's what 1.2 seconds looks like. Paul Jr. going to get around the 14 easy, no problem. And Josh, who was up against the wall not too long ago, when you're getting passed on the bottom, when you're losing that much time, you got to come down. And that's what they will do. It's going to be Paul Jr. down pit road. Oh, don't wreck. He might have sped. Yes, Paul Jr., black flag. Oh, no. And that's going to take away a top 3 run for sure from Paul Jr. a bunch of cars down pit road. It's going to be Strozny, Johnson, Jr., and Mike Miller. Josh Cole still leads, and yep, he's going to answer. You know, that's probably the best thing to do. And he's going to lose a ton of time. Look at the time that Previtt got just entering pit road. Ledger now takes the lead. And, you know, the race off pit road, it's going to be Strozny leading that group. And Josh Cole going to try for a win tonight. In pit road for the final time of the night. It's going to be a 26 lap run. Where's Strozny? There he is on the back straightaway. Entering turn 3. Caution is out. Caution is out. It looked like it was between the two leaders. Josh Cole is going to get off pit road along with Josh Previtt, and they are going to stay on the lead lap. And have the best tires. And I don't know, man. I was looking. It didn't say where the cause of the caution was, but it looked like it was on that front straightaway near the leaders. Oh, boy. Well, I'll put it this way. The 19 was blinking. '19 is blinking. I mean, 27 can't see him there. Ledger got packed. And, you know, they get in the wreck, but, you know who's going to benefit big from this? Joe Tardif, John Ledger, and Dominic. They're all going to be guaranteed a top 3 starting spot. You know, Cole, Previtt, you know, all these guys are going to get waves. Well, actually, no, it's not going to be like that. So we're figuring out stuff right now. So yeah, Cole's going to be the leader. Previtt, Andrew Allen, and Goodpace are the only guys that managed to survive not getting lapped. Travis Strozny behind the pace car, so he is going to be in the position. So Dominic Previtt, Joe Tardif, and John Ledger, they're going to be out 6th through 8th. The only one that's really been out there for a while has been Vaughn. I'd say the strategy works out for Vaughn, though. He's actually going to pit. I mean, that's a perfect strategy for Vaughn right now. You know, you're only going to lose a couple spots. Yeah, pitting is the best strategy right now for Jesse. So now, yeah. If you're 9th on back, you're an unhappy camper right now. Strozny, you know, pitted from 3rd. Not good. The one person that this does help, though, is Paul Jr. Was going to go a lap down anyway from the black flag. Gives him an opportunity to bunch him up and maybe get a lap back. Only 4 cars off the lap. That would be Junior, Palma, Stevens, and Garrett. Okay. Lights should be going off this time. And we'll have 21 laps to go. Yep, wave around's coming. Here they go. And we'll have 12 cars on the lead lap. Josh Cole going to take the inside line, it would appear. Josh Previtt, who had his rear end in the wall. How about that? He's going to be in second place. All right. 21 laps to go. Here we go. Green, green, green.
Green, green, green.
All right, Josh Cole immediately goes up high. And it's going to be a fight right in this area. Top 5 right now. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of slugging going on right now. I don't think we're going to be on our last caution now. Dom goes down low, going to get around and try to get alongside Good Pacer. Not going to work. Josh Cole gets passed by Andrew Allen, and he's going to be in the lead of the race. Josh Cole throws him down the front straightaway. Let's see that pass for the lead. Just fires it on the inside and gives him a nice little slider. Right in front. Goes the 88. Previtt down low. Josh Cole. Third. Trying to hang up on the top though. And it's probably going to work out. Oh, 3 wide goes Good Pacer now. 43 falling off a bit. Oh, man, it's getting sticky. It's getting hairy out there. And Andrew Allen, started 15th in the lead now. Good Pacer trying to hang on and get around the 9. 17 to go. Or 18 to go. Previtt under the 88 of Allen. Can he fire it in there like he did on the 43? No, he cannot. But Good Pacer's going to have the run out of everybody. Now, can he go out to the high side like he wants? No, he cannot. He'll block. Paul Jr. just wishing he was on that lead lap right now because he's up into 4th. A lap down, though. Trying to get his lap back the hard way, though. Good Pacer, though, gets the punch on the high side from the lap car. And Good Pacer now to the lead. '88, he ain't going to get it, and he's going to have to get up there and get up there. And Jeffrey Good Pacer to the lead in the 99. Paul Jr. a little bit in the wall and going to slide back. Colin Garrett now the lucky dog car. And it's still right in the wall. And now, just 15 to go. Good Pacer, he's loving what he's seeing in that rear view mirror. He's continuing to drive away, and with these cars side by side fighting each other, it just allows him to run away while they're slowing each other down. He wants that 14 though to get sold up by the 88. That's not going to happen. Travis Strozny has made his way back up into second, 13 at the line. Josh rolling down low again. Still hanging on good. But Jesse Vaughn, you know, he's on the old strategy. And he's up to fourth now, up to fifth. He needs to get around and push this 88 to get around this 9. 9 is a threat on the bottom. In the wall goes 84, and the 19 follows. And a good pacer, probably starting to sweat a bit. 11 to go. Grosny going down low. He's in a clear, maybe. I think he's clear. Clear goes the 14 now, and the 99 going to drive him under. Where does he go? Back to the outside. Goes good pacer, but the 14 blocks. And I don't know, man. I think good pacer might be out of it. He might be gone. And here goes Strozny. To the lead. 9 laps to go. Good pacer. Gonna rip the wall a bit. And the 9 might get around him. Sold him a lot, but not enough. He is in the wall again. Now, Josh Cole gets under him too. 8 to go. This is where the big fight is right now. A lot of guys somewhere faster. And they're just fighting for whatever they can get. The 48 in the wall. Oh, can he hang on to it, though? He's still loose in the 3. Oh, my goodness. Still loose into the grass now. And he'll slide through pit road. We are still green. Now the 88 crowd's a 99. He almost wrecks. 6 to go. Josh and Cole, you know, they're still fighting. Cole's been pretty decent last time on the long run. But is this run long enough? He needs to get around Private right now and not waste any time. It's going to be close to clear him, but I don't think he will. 5 laps to go. The 43 needs to clear this time. I mean, you got to force it in the. You got to force it some way. You can't afford to take another bad lap like this. Strozny's just running away right now. You got to dive it in there and just slide him. That's what he'll do. The 48 comes down pit road. Josh Cole, 4 to go. You know, he's been better on the long run at the second half of the race. And look how much time he's gaining on the 14. He's cut it down to just a couple of car lengths. And running the middle better than what we've seen all night. 3 laps to go. Josh Cole running the outside. In the draft. You know, he's been running lower a lot of the time, but I just don't know if he'll be able to do it with 2 to go. 2 to go this time. And T-Stros increased it as an advantage by about 5 car lengths. Just 2 more times around. I think at this point, you know, valiant effort from Josh Cole, but I don't think he's going to have enough. White flag, 1 lap to go. The fight right now between Ledger and Previtt. It looks like Ledger will get out and get in front. The gap about a half a second, but Strozny, who may have thought just about 20 minutes ago maybe his race was over, with the caution flag. It ain't over. It's going to be a win. Travis Strozny going to win Kansas. What a good run there by Travis Strozny. Good run for him. All right, time to grab the interviews. Let's do that. I do not see John, so let's get well, let's get Cole. Josh Cole, how you doing?
Oh,
Well,
hello.
hello.
Hey, buddy.
There we go. How you doing?
Hanging in there.
Well, second place, you know. Seemed like you were pretty decent on the long run, but just, you know, fighting to get to where you got at the end. Just you didn't have enough for him at the end.
Fighting with Josh and for second place kind of helped me up a little bit. I think I could have caught him if I got past Josh a little earlier, but it's all good. We had a good team 1-2 today, and can't be mad at that. I had some really good stage points throughout the race, so all in all, just had a good time tonight.
Yeah, you know, we didn't see much of you the first half, but the second half, I mean, you were up in that top 5 pretty much the whole time. What was the difference between the first and the second half of the race?
The longer runs, I ran the bottom a lot and let off a little bit to save some tire for the end, and that's when I showed up toward the end of the runs. That's what helped me out. I took 2 tires on that first stop for the first stage and ended up second, so I couldn't complain.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, though. Overall, you know, it's a good finish for you, and you know, yeah, you had a good run overall. So Good job on the long runs. Good job on your second and the 1-2 with your teammate. Who do you got for
Oh
shoutouts?
yeah. I mean, all I can do is just shout out my teammate, man. Travis is a great friend of mine. We did great. Always work together, and I'm just glad we can get up front. Uh, Sorry for Paul. I saw I get in the wall. He had a real fast car tonight. I hate seeing that for him. But all in all, just this is a team win, and I'm glad we ended up 1-2.
All right. Well, good job tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
John, how you doing?
Doing pretty well. How about yourself?
Doing good. Well, didn't see much of you until near the end, but got a lucky break with the caution flag and managed to sneak out with the third. How about it?
Yeah, I was dealing with some internet issues early on, a little bit of blinking, so I was staying towards the back, watching how everyone raced and everything. Once I saw my internet was starting to clear up, I just started slowly moving towards the front.
Nice, nice. Yeah, because what happened like with that incident? It seemed like you blinked and you just kind of got run over a bit. Did that affect the car like how it was driving?
No, like I didn't feel any contact from any of the blinks or anything. It's when I went down pit road right behind Dominic, it felt like someone just came flying in and lifted me off the ground.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but thankfully for the fast repair, I got everything fixed, fueled up, and I think it was a good race at the finish. Like that was a lot of side by side racing.
Oh yeah, I mean it was a fight for sure. For those last about 20 laps or so. But I'll tell you what, you also got the highest mover today. You got 17 points gained on the day for positions. So not bad for
Oh yeah,
starting
that
20th.
was fun. That was fun passing everyone. Like, definitely got to give a shout out to my teammates, Ian Ogden, Jesse Vaughn, and Colin Garrett. Without them, I wouldn't be near as good as I am. And definitely got to give a shout out to the 1111 Veteran Project.
All right, any other shout outs by the way?
Not just everyone that was watching you as the broadcaster. I'm sure you watched a good race. There was not many cautions, so it was a lot of side by side racing from what I noticed.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Well, looking forward to seeing how the points shake out.
All right. Well, good job tonight. And we'll be here again next week to get what we got to get done.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, have a good one too. Time for Travis. Travis, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Well, bet you're a little bit scared when that caution came out while you were on pit road.
Yeah, a little bit. That's it wow. Yeah, I was definitely scared and then I forgot since, because I took 4 tires and full tank of gas that I get that beautiful wave around. So it made that win a lot harder and it feels a lot better than, just staying up front, I guess. I had to drive my way back through the field, but
I mean,
it was
you
nerve
were
wracking to say the least.
fast,
Thank
especially
you.
on the short run. I mean, the only person I saw really was in competition, at least, after the mid part of the race, was Josh, who seemed a little bit better on the long run. But I mean, you
Oh
just
yeah, he definitely had the long run car, and I think I only used the bottom 2 lanes, maybe a handful of laps, but I was just glued to the
was
Larson
outside.
line and just staying up there. Yeah, I was the quickest and the smoothest up there, so that's where I just kept my car.
Yeah, but it feels good also to just be dominant for a good amount of the race and you know just run your race like that, run it clean. You were fun to watch. Definitely made some good aggressive moves. It was fun when you were when I was watching you pass, trying to kind of maneuver your way up to the high side to get around some guys.
Yeah, that slide job on good pace there for the lead. I want to say it was like lap 138 to 142. That one was probably the scariest move, but I made it stick. I don't think he let up off the gas, but I definitely used the bottom lanes there, and luckily the car just stuck. And yeah, that was probably one of my best races this season, hands down.
All right. Well, hey, good job for you. Good win. What do you got for shoutouts?
Ooh, shoutouts. Freedom United. That's my guys. Josh Cole second. Alex Tilley, obviously he was not here today, which I know this is going to be an asterisk of a win because he wasn't here, and usually he's always up front leading hundreds of laps. But and Alex Palma, that rounds out Freedom United, and just shout out to these guys in Impact. Definitely one of the best leagues on iRacing right now, and I'm looking forward to the future for sure.
Well, good job tonight. Good win. And, well, we'll see what you can do next week, man.
Thank you, sir. We'll see you next time.
All right. That'll be all for the broadcast tonight. Congratulations to Travis Strozny on the win. Final results are going to be Strozny, Cole, Ledger, Previtt, Vaughn, Previtt, Johnson, Miller, Allen, Goodpaster, Pugliese, Palma, Jr., Stevens, Garrett, Tardif, Lawrence, Wolf, Genzecki, Ogden, Gray. We'll be back tomorrow for Relentless Racing League Cup racing. And, yeah, that'll be all for this week. So have a good night, everybody. This is Southern Broadcast Race Network. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.